with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kristen Allen. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Erie News NOWCAST. Breakthrough cases of COVID-19 are climbing in Pennsylvania, and officials at UPMC Hamlet confirmed that their data is keeping pace. Vaccinated people with breakthrough cases of COVID-19 account for 26% of all of those hospitalized, a jump from 5% in the last month. That jump led to a full slate of vaccine signups today at UPMC Hamlet's clinic. Some getting vaccinated for the first time and others here for a Pfizer booster shot. And more people are getting tested for COVID-19 again. This pop-up LECOM test site at Blasco Library was very busy today. Even with breakthrough hospitalizations up, that doesn't change that the main message is that vaccines prevent severe illness.
Our main message is that vaccination is effective at preventing severe illness and hospitalization. However, even if you're vaccinated, wearing a mask is a very good line of defense to make sure that even if you do end up having a breakthrough case, that you're not going to be spreading it to multiple people.
And most people with breakthrough cases can recuperate at home, but if you're having trouble breathing, that's when you need to head to the hospital. As flu season approaches, more people are rolling up their sleeves to get a flu shot. And while that's great news, it also means pharmacists are busier than ever. Many people's flu shots may be coinciding with when they're due for getting a booster shot for the COVID-19 vaccine. Pharmacists tell us there are many different places to go to get a flu shot, whether it's a pharmacy, a vaccine clinic, or a doctor's office. With all these different options, it takes off the pressure off everyone just going to one place and overwhelming pharmacists. This time of year also shows us just how vital pharmacists are.
This just highlights the importance of the role of the pharmacist as part of the healthcare team and as part of health for our community and public health for Erie County.
And if you're looking to get a flu or COVID booster shot through AHN, you can make an appointment through MyChart, their website, or by calling 814-CONNECT. And COVID-19 continues to spread around our region as Erie County is now averaging almost 150 new cases every day. Over the last 3 days, the county reported an average of 126 cases each day, with state data showing hospitalization and deaths are rising as well. The county also reported 3 more deaths over the weekend. Nationwide, case totals are dropping as previously overwhelmed southern states return to more manageable totals. But here in Pennsylvania, cases are still rising and have been for weeks. And more news here, Merck says it has asked the Food and Drug Administration to authorize emergency use of its experimental antiviral pill to treat COVID-19 in adults. The U.S. drug maker's request came after phase 3 clinical trial data showed the medication reduced the chances that new patients newly diagnosed with COVID would be hospitalized by about 50%. The drug works by inhibiting the replication of the virus inside the body. If approved by U.S. regulators, it would be the first pill to treat COVID-19, and it could be available to Americans by the end of this year. Changing gears here, it was a travel nightmare for passengers of Southwest Airlines this weekend as thousands of flights were canceled. The company blamed air traffic control and weather challenges, but travel experts say there's much more to the story, including staffing shortages. Our Kara Coleman reports.
Take a trip through the airport and it's easy to see Americans are eager to travel again.
The number of folks who are excited to get out on an airplane right now and for the holidays is really rebounding quickly.
Thanksgiving week bookings are 35% higher than the same time before the pandemic. And December is ramping up to be a big month too. And with that increased demand comes higher prices. And experts say the hikes will be scary if you're booking after Halloween.
I would expect fuller planes as we move forward into the holiday season, and I would expect the availability of cheap flights for this holiday season to really start to dissipate quickly.
If you're looking to skip the airport altogether and hit the road, there's some pain here too. Gas prices are at their highest level in some 7 years.
It's probably going to be fluctuating all the way through the fall. Normally this time of year we would see a drop-off in prices as summer travel season drops off, the kids are back at school, but the higher price of crude oil has negated that effect.
So the expert advice? Book early and be prepared for crowds. Kara Coleman, Erie News Now.
Turning now to election coverage, municipal elections in Pennsylvania are just over 3 weeks away. Voters will go to the polls on Tuesday, November 2nd. Among the races on the ballot, choosing a new Erie County executive, a new county sheriff, and a new county clerk of records. Voters will also vote in Erie County Council, City Council, and school board races. The last day to register to vote is October 18th. The last day to request a mail-in or absentee ballot is October 26th. Now, if you're voting in person, the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on November 2nd. You can check your voter status and confirm your polling place location at vote.pa.gov. We'll put that link on our website at erienewsnow.com. And we have an update tonight on the Brig Niagara. The time has come. The brig will leave tomorrow morning for Cleveland to undergo repairs. The ship was originally scheduled to leave last week, but the trip to Cleveland will take more than 12 hours. The ship has not sailed since the 2019 season, and brig officials tell us that once it gets repairs, it will be open to tours this winter, and you'll be able to hit the water on the boat this summer. Officials said they talked to Don John Shipbuilding about performing the repairs here in Erie, but its equipment is not designed to handle a ship as small as the Niagara. Well, that does it for this edition of the Erie News Nowcast. Thanks for joining us. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.